My name is Kevin Halcrow. I was the key architect in a series of unnatural investigations into law-defining research, the Pandora experiments. Now, tasked by the mysterious phantasms, myself and a small group of like-minded individuals are tracking down the results of these experiments and reversing them. We are trying to save reality.
Are you pleased with me, Professor? Professor?
How you doing? Good. Just got back to Texas, a bit jet lagged.
Well, your English is definitely better. That's definitely improved.
Yeah, this device you sent me, it's done wonders. Teaching me languages, it's been filling in a lot of blanks, how to fit in.
You seem different, more human almost.
Like him. Like Hugo Locke.
Trust me, you don't want to be like Hugo Locke.
Why not?
Because he was complicated. And he's dead. Yeah. He had his head smashed in by a Anyway, it's complicated.
Okay.
So, we're gonna need a better name than B for you. What are you thinking?
Well, I spent some time in France. People called me Ben.
Ben! Okay. So why did you phone me? Why did you want to arrange to meet up?
I've been doing some research. I came across a name and it keep popping up. It's a researcher, Jason Bell. He's been doing these experiments, borderline Pandora experiments, potentially something you'd be interested in.
Jason Bell. He worked offshore with the Met Office. He was the guy that was found with a bullet in his head in that forest just outside of Peterhead.
He was hypothesizing that he could control the weather. He'd created some device. People wrote it off as really far-fetched, but there's something in it. I'm sure of it.
Listen, B or Ben or whatever, there's not really anything in that. I mean, it's just a loose end. Nothing to be that suspicious about.
It's something I've not told you. Jacob gave me some advice on hacking. So I used it, hacked into police records. There's a lot missing from them.
About what?
He was shot, but they didn't tell anything about what bullet it was. No point of entry, nothing. All we know is that he was killed and he had some device. They're covering it up, I'm sure of it.
It's probably just someone who was on a coffee break filling in the paperwork and they just didn't care about the results. I think you're being too suspicious about something. There's nothing in this. Just let it go.
There's one more thing that I found out. There were reports of him claiming he was being stalked. Not just by anyone though. He kept talking about this magician. Not like not Harry Potter, like a full-on proper magician. Bunnies out of a hat.
Listen, there's quite a lot of perverted people about here that dress up as clowns and lizard people and things like that. It doesn't mean there's anything in it. Just because someone's wearing a top hat with white gloves and a magic stick doesn't mean that they're up to anything.
Look, there's too many coincidences. Please, just do a little bit of digging. See what you find. I didn't travel all this way to be just ignored. This is what I'm here for, right?
Fine. 0. Play music.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
And he caught the bullet. Boom! Like milliseconds from his head.
Like supernatural reflexes.
If the guy had supernatural reflexes and inhuman powers and was able to bend the rules of physics, doesn't explain why he used a chisel to break down my front door. No, this is definitely something else. John Henry Anderson was a Scottish professional magician in the 1800s. He was the guy that was credited with taking street magic into the theatre. He was one of the first magicians actually that was credited for pulling a rabbit from the hat on stage and catching a bullet.
Okay. Like, wait a minute. Didn't Houdini come to Aberdeen, go to his grave, and there's some sort of famous photo, he's standing there with some other guy. He inspired Houdini. This guy must be the real deal, really legit.
Yeah, he died on the same day Houdini was born, and Houdini believed that he was the spiritual reincarnation of John Henry Anderson. But the thing is though, he was famous for catching the bullet. And that guy dressed in the wizard, the perverted, weird fantasy guy, caught the bullet. So perhaps, as Houdini was the reincarnation of John Henry Anderson, perhaps the guy I saw is the spiritual reincarnation of John Henry Anderson.
Maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's just possession.
And actually, Hugo Lockup and Orkney and Jacob, they actually had a recorded incident of possession with a demon god Cascaderon.
Jacob is the bridge. Century upon century I tried to feel the ground and dirt beneath my feet.
You wanted them to offer a sacrifice so you could possess that body.
The power of death brings me forth, but the host is unsuitable.
Because you took over a body that was dead. Oh my god. Scatteron.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nasty piece of work.
Yeah. He's something else. And actually he killed Hugo.
He killed Hugo?
Yeah, long story. So listen, when are you leaving Aberdeen?
Tomorrow. I'm booked on a plane to Madrid.
Madrid?
Yeah, it's a bit of a myth called the Chupacabra. It's Spanish, but I thought I'd look into it anyway. There's been some recorded sightings in Madrid, so I thought I'd go and look into that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back and look through the database with Zero and see if I can find out stuff about it. More of a connection with John Henry Anderson. Maybe look into that Jason Bell thing as well with the controlling the weather, the lightning. Okay. See if there's something in that. Just maybe explore the fact that if you're right or wrong. So yeah, I'll catch you at some point.
Okay.
Please, Professor, speak to me. Let me know what to do next. How can I possibly take what they know to the working class so that they can gaze at such marvels? The world must feel unparalleled sensations once more, and we must receive overflowing nightly ovations for our display of wonderment. I must fulfill your dream, but how? Tell me, Professor, how can I continue?
Zero. Display an image of John Henry Anderson.
Information displayed.
Invert and zoom out. Okay. Display the image of when Harry Houdini visited Henderson's grave in the early 1900s in Aberdeen.
Information displayed.
Invert the image and zoom out. Cancel display, power down. 0. Contact Jacob.
Yep.
Yeah, Jacob, what like?
Yeah, hold on, I'm putting you on speaker. What's wrong?
Yeah, did you get a chance to look into B's findings?
No, he's right. I'm not quite sure how he did it, but B has a complete website with legitimate contacts and customer feedback. To be honest, it looks very official. It must have taken him weeks.
How was he able to see police reports though? He knew stuff that would be locked behind firewalls and everything.
But that's impossible.
How was he able to get that information?
Ah, yes!
Wait, Jacob, you're not stealing a car, are you?
No, okay, go, bye.
Jacob.
Download files on George, 5th and last, Duke of Gordon.
Where is it?
Who the hell are you?
I am the one who will take your backstreet science and expose for all to gaze at in wonderment. I will take the fabled Pandora experiments public and take them to the very stage of enlightenment. Now, give me 0.
Zero, someone is trying to steal all the Pandora experiments from inside your memory. We can't let that happen. You need to lock the access.
Confirmed.
Zero's voice activated. Zero, are you there?
Confirmed.
Amazing. You make it show me all of the Pandora experiments.
0. Display all information on the Pandora experiments.
Information displayed.
Information transferred. What the hell does that mean? Where is all the information?
It's all gone. The information is gone.
Gone? Gone where? Where? Or I'll shoot you. Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. Who is that?
The Pandora experiments who, Professor? I will show you him.
Howler! What's happening?
B, you need to run.
What?
He cannot run from us. The powers I have can twist the very fabric of God's realm. shit.
How are you feeling? Different. Can't explain it, but something's changed.
Well, I'm not surprised. Zero basically implanted all of the Pandora experiments inside your head.
Also, the magician couldn't get to them.
Well, the guy dressed as a wizard. He's not going to be a problem anymore. It's weird. No supernatural traces or paranormal entity or anything. Nothing. Effectively, he was human.
That doesn't explain what I saw.
What you were seeing was basically hallucinogenics caused when Zero inputted all that data into your head. It explains everything. You never saw any of that.
Can't even trust my own brain anymore. I need to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, B. And enjoy Madrid.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you, Samuel. Or is it Jack now? Guess it doesn't matter.
Zero, did you just download all the information back out of B?
Confirmed.
I think Zero, it says here that you duplicated information. Duplicated all the information on Hugo Lock.
Files. Hugo Lock.
This here's a good apartment. Previous tenant, a man by the name of Jack. About your height, your build. But at some time during the winter months, he must have suffered some kind of complete breakdown. He was found, his bones all twisted. Well,
you can be assured it isn't gonna happen to me.
I've always been here. I'm part of the house. Part of the furniture. When you hear me typing, when you don't hear me typing, whatever the fuck you hear, when I'm in here, you are not in here. Understand? You hear that? It's that thing that'll twist your body and break your bones with its bare hands. My name is Jack. Jack. You were the tenant here. I'm sorry to differ, sir, but you are the tenant. You've always been the tenant. I should know, sir. I've always been here.
Hacked into police record.